What's up, y'all? My name's Eric Jordan.
I'm Anthony Sellers.
I'm Kelen Conley.
And this is Browns in Our Blood. I want to have a talk to all you crybaby Brown fans out there. I've been watching y'all on all these daggone message boards and comments, how you giving up on us. What was one I was like, how long Hugh got? Who we picking with the first draft next year? We got the wrong Deshaun. Y'all ever heard of the term ride or die? Or die hard? Man, look, I've been a Browns fan 51 years of my life. 51 years of my life, and every year I'm like, this is it. I'm like, this is it. Because it's going to make it so sweet when it happens. How long did it take for the Cavs? How long did it take for the Cavs?
52 years.
Huh. Dude, come on, man. Have some loyalty. Have some team pride. Get with the squad. Be patient. Be patient.
The Colts game, tough loss. What are your thoughts on it? Because y'all had a great second half again. First half, not so much.
First thing I see, Garrett and Collins is not playing, and it looks like Garrett and Collins are not playing. I think that's a big part of it. One thing we talked about last week, we start slow. We're young guys. These guys got to learn. We just got to have some patience.
Yeah.
Just got to have some patience. Saw some decent things, though. Man, Duke, you've been calling that for a minute. I feel like I need to apologize. I really do. Duke Johnson, I'm sorry. But, dude, you're doing what
I think he was part of like Barnum and Bailey's before he started his NFL career or something, man. Like,
oh my God.
His acrobatics.
He's from the U. Thank you very much.
Is he from the U?
He's from the U.
Yes.
Boy, that boy loves to go airborne, though. He does. Yeah. Man, I love watching it. Also, you called Jordan Leslie, too.
Getting caught out, he didn't.
Yeah, shout out to this
catch.
man.
Yeah.
So,
he said if he's playing, and he was playing, came from Anthony Sellers here
first. He wasn't the X factor, though. He didn't really provide a spark. I think he only had the one target.
Dude, that was a huge catch, though.
I think that was his only target, though.
That was a huge catch. If you get one target, that's the catch you want to make.
That was a huge catch.
It was, but I don't know. I was expecting like a Rashard Higgins type moment from like where Higgins had 5 receptions for 100 yards or whatever.
The big thing I see with that is that you're getting effort from a team that's not really like being productive.
Right.
That's a big thing to me. When you have a team that's still doing the extra stuff, you know what I'm saying, going the extra yard, and they're 0-3 or 0-2 at the time, they're not giving up.
They're resilient.
Yeah,
they're showing resiliency a lot,
and they believe.
Yeah,
they believe.
The one thing I took from it though is the running game actually was effective until we had to go away from it.
Most yards
you were down 28-7 with 2:41 left in the second quarter. Of course, you're going to go away from the run.
Right.
So. But, it definitely was. Overall, as a team, they had 110 yards rushing on, like, 21 attempts, I think.
Crow, I need you, boy. I need you to start performing.
You must have no fans.
I need you.
Yes. Yeah,
and I'm waiting for Josh.
But it's that O-line, though. What I've noticed with the O-line, to me, is because they do decent pass protection, but they can't push off that line.
Yeah, so that was one thing I noticed, too.
Yeah, they ain't horrible, but that run game, man, it should be better based off the personnel that we have on that line.
But they're doing good.
I think a running game breakout is coming at some point for you guys where either Pro or Duke will just go off.
Yeah.
And I think that'll make a huge difference for Deshaun.
It will.
Player spotlight. Who stood out the most?
I liked Kaiser myself personally. You throw him 50 pass attempts, it's hard to win a game, especially doing it with a rookie. But at the same time, like, he's still, like, the resiliency thing, that just shows to me, like, he's showing team leadership and stuff, and he brought him back. He definitely seems more comfortable in 2-minute type drills.
Right.
Like, that's where most of our scores came from, was in fast-paced offenses. So are they going to incorporate that? It showed in this week.
Yeah.
I think touch on that a little bit. Penalties stood out. And dropped passes. You can't win a game with 8 dropped passes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That didn't help out at all. The game would have been vastly different if even 2 of those would have been caught.
Duke got my jaw dropping. I know I said it earlier, but Duke, man. And the reason I say that because I was down on Duke.
He led the team in receptions this week too.
Yeah.
He had 6.
Yeah.
What's up, Bus? Adios, Bus.
Man, that bus felt good.
I don't know if y'all know how hot
that
right
that
there.
shade is
it's hot out here, but that bus felt good.
We out here doing this 90-degree weather for y'all.
Say 95. Make it-
95
so they
degree,
can feel it.
105 degree weather for y'all.
Yeah,
Come on,
feel it.
Browns fans.
Yeah, feel it.
Be faithful, like these two men are.
That's a Raiders fan saying that too. But yeah, I say Duke for me. I mean, like, you know, the first couple games, I'm like, all right, Duke Johnson. But this game,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, Duke, this is his year. This is the coming out party. You know, even though you said, like, you said he's always been doing something like this, but Duke, you're inspiring us, man. And I think it's your catch from last week and your play this week that inspired people like Jordan Leslie to make the catch he made. So
Even Kenny Britt caught a pass.
Kenny
He got a
Britt-
touchdown pass.
and one went through his fingers for the interception too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Kenny Britt, I'm happy you caught a touchdown pass.
I just want to sneak something in there. What do you, the other tight end you guys got, DeVal? Is that how you say his
Yeah.
name? What do you guys think about him? Because he seems to be getting a couple more targets a game and everything. You think he could be somebody that could step up here?
Dead man walking.
Really?
And Joko, man, he's
Joku's the truth.
that's his spot.
Right, I'm not saying he's going to be starting, but
I think they're going to be the top two. Why would you waste a pick on him from last year? I mean, he was a third or fourth round pick
Right.
last year. Why would you waste it so quick?
But I'm just saying our starting tight end is no doubt in Joko.
Like, for them, the depth chart means nothing. They're going to play as many people as possible to try to win the game.
Right.
which segues into our next topic, Eric.
Yes.
Is there enough playmakers on this team right now?
I think so. We're real active on waivers right now. We've been active. But I'm like, every time you pick up a new player, you're going to have to put in that time for chemistry. You know, I think we got some good playmakers. I know Deshaun's a playmaker. Duke is definitely stepping up to be a playmaker. I think Njoku's going to be a playmaker. We're hurting the wide receiver right now. My thing with Kason Williams, you're not making me look good, boy. You're not making me look good at all. But that could just be time, because that pass, that one interception he threw, Kaiser threw, it was just a matter of Kason turned the wrong way. He cut the wrong way. So he cuts the right way, it might be highlight time. So you can always use playmakers. But do I think we got playmakers on the team right now that just ain't playmaking? Yeah, I do.
To you.
I don't know, man. Defensively, I definitely think we have enough playmakers. But offensively, I'm on the fence about it. I mean, obviously we know Johnson is. Kaiser's going to be given time. You know, he's going to be that QB we need.
Well, tell me this. Better question is, how many playmakers do you think we need to be productive in the AFC North? I ain't going for the big thing. Just say AFC North. How many playmakers we talking?
On offense?
On offense.
I'd say 3 or 4 at least.
Okay.
So, and right now, I only see 2 offensively.
And if Corey Coleman was still...
Yeah, if Coleman, but
That broken hand, man.
that's another thing. Like, is he going to be reliable throughout his career? Is he just going to be injury prone and never play a full
He
season?
was injured last
He
season.
Yeah,
does look
with
a
a
little
broken
fragile.
hand.
He looks a little fragile.
So, that's what concerns me.
You know who else was fragile though once?
Who?
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
He was once fragile. The ankles. Now look at him. Keys to beating Cincinnati. So I know that you love playing the Bengals.
I think we need to run the ball more. I'd run the ball, keep running it, and the defensive line needs to get pressure this game.
We can't run it, though.
Huh?
We can't run it. I mean, I know we need to run it, but we can't run it.
What are you talking about?
We're not getting no push on the line.
We had 5. They still averaged 5.3 yards a carry.
They
But
did?
against Indianapolis. Yeah.
They did?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right. We need to run the ball more. That's exactly what we need to do.
Crow.
So, they incorporate that read option too. Kaiser, it'll help out a lot. They started doing that a little bit at Indy. They did a couple plays with it, which I called that a couple weeks ago.
I was really impressed with that play action pass. Now, I know that's a simple play in the NFL,
Right.
but not everybody masters that play action pass.
Right.
Now, everybody masters, but the fact that we did that with Njoku, that's big to me. That's
Yeah,
huge.
it's gonna-
Because that's like basic for a quarterback. To me, a successful quarterback, be able to do that, pull it off, make the read. He was wide open too.
Yeah, like I said, 5.3 yards a carry. Obviously, Duke's going to be getting his touches. Everybody wants him to have the ball more, but I think they're going to start keying on that more. And defensively, need to get pressure because they lost 2 of their star offensive linemen. One to us, one to LA.
I don't think this is week to be trying to run the ball. Atkins is looking like a beast. He's looking. I want quicker outlets to Duke and to Njoku, number 85, and because I watched Atkins, man. He's looking like he used to. He's scary.
That said, in Cincinnati's improvement over the first 2 games, they finally scored a touchdown. Does the fact that their offense seems to be starting to click again worry you any? Do you think you're going to go down first half again, or you think maybe things are a little different this time?
I know what I'm getting in draft. I know I'm getting AJ Green. I'm sorry, Brown. You know my A, but yeah.
I didn't play Cousins this weekend.
They don't
He almost
have
scored 40
Eifert.
points.
Huh?
They don't have Eifert this week either, though. They didn't have him last week. They won't have him this week. And I don't think they're really going to have him next few weeks. So that's another option down for him, like playmaker that's down. Their offensive line is not as good there as it was last year.
But Mixon, it looks like he's going to get the touches, and Mixon was the herald of rookie coming in, and I don't know, man. Like I feel, and Eifert, I feel like this is a fantasy. Let's protect it real quick. Eifert, I feel like is kind of fluky and injury prone at this point.
He is.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that really matters as much as what we would have said 2 seasons ago, a half a season ago.
Look, I know I had T.Y. Hilton last week starting.
I couldn't do it. Cousins had 40 points on us.
I did.
Left him on my bench.
I started T.Y. and it was a beautiful thing, except for it was against my Browns. Besides that, but on some fantasy, it was a beautiful thing.
Browns in our blood, unless it's fantasy football.
Yeah, I think AJ's gonna go off next week, man.
He's due.
He's you know, if we don't have Collins and Garrett putting pressure on any QB, I think basically any skill
Segues into
position.
my next spot, though.
I think any skill position is going to have a nice time against us. So until we're able to put pressure on the QB, I don't see that really happening.
Segue.
The X Factor.
What's your X Factor against Cincinnati, Anthony?
Agba and Jamar Taylor and Bream Body Calhoun. Those are the main 3.
Yeah.
Because you got to get that pressure on the defensive line. It's time, or on Dalton. So it's time.
My X factor was Njoku and Duke. I'm just basically, throwing a dart up against the wall right now, basically.
I think.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I think Duke's going to get his touches. Like I said, he's gonna get them all. So I just think like
crazy how we done jumped from Crow to Duke.
Yeah.
It's like that.
It's just the way they use them both, though. I mean, because Crow's going to get touches on running the ball.
Now you said
Duke.
Crow's getting 5 yards per rush, or is it just the rush?
It was as a team.
As a team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he had like 44 yards. Like Crow himself had 44 yards.
I
on
did
like
not
12
know
carries.
that.
Yeah.
That definitely means we need to run the ball more. I didn't know that.
But we had to go away from it in the second half.
Because
we were down. Yeah, we were down 28-14. And like I said, 28-7 with like 2 minutes left in the first half. So
Which was extremely impressive to me. It's extremely impressive that we fight back the way we do. I know.
Heart.
Moral victory. Kiss your
Heart.
sisters.
It matters,
But,
though.
It matters,
It
right?
matters.
It's part of building. It's
And
part
the
of
sun
building
went
character.
down. Yes. So let me tell y'all about this FanDuel League information. One, I won last week and got no credit. You're like, oh, I think
We did give you credit.
Kellen won. Kellen won.
he didn't win this
You need
week.
to show
And
up,
this
bro.
past week.
You need to show up, bro.
But also, before I say anything else, I also messed up the league this week because I told
Yes, you
Anthony
did.
to lower the entry number, and I couldn't even get in the league this week, so I couldn't play. But FanDuel, the league's fixed now. We have 6 entries again.
8.
8 entries.
There's 8 people in the league, so
$2 entry fee. bit.ly/BIOB FanDuel. And you can join the league. Now, let me get into these standings right quick because I am all about telling y'all this information. So, week 1, Anthony Sellers won, 110 points, 110.78.
Yep.
Followed closely by Gary from Fantasy Football Bosses,
Squatchy.
who keeps. I don't think he's squatchy anymore.
He's
though.
not squatchy anymore.
I saw you change him, but you're going to always be squatchy to me.
Monstalung came in 3rd in week 1, and I was last. I had a terrible week. Week 2, I happened to win that. And then followed by Anthony. And then some guy named I Am Batman 617. Shout out to you. Alfie WV 2 Shy. played as well. Still waving us over your head for some reason.
Yeah.
Gary, and then Monstalung came in last week. So
Is that 2 weeks in a row?
that was two. And then
2
last
weeks.
week, who won this week?
Got named MSAP.
MSAP won.
New one, MSAP, yeah.
So here's what the standings look like. Anthony's leading with 283.38 points,
Early.
Followed
Only
by-
3 games.
followed by Monstalung at 263.04.
And I made that up all in 1 week, didn't I?
Yes, you did. And then I'm in third,
Good.
You barely came in second last week.
215.98. So right now, Anthony's the guy to beat in the league. Come join us, $2 entry free, win some money.
And a belt. We're gonna have a belt.
Have fun.
We gonna have a belt.
We're going to have a belt.
And speaking of Boomer, Gary, he's on a podcast with this guy, Anthony Sellers, Fantasy Football Bosses. Comes out every Thursday.
Great podcast. I need to listen to the last one, though. I haven't listened to that one yet.
Oh, it's a
You need
good
to
one.
you need to
It's
listen
really
to
good.
it,
They
yeah.
made me mad because I didn't win trash talk for all my screenshots and stuff. They said it was confusing. Went
Yes.
over their head.
Just so you
Just
guys
like my
know,
rap
we have a segment called Trash Talk Artist. So we try to pick one every week.
And they were like,
You don't have to be from the
they're
same
like,
league.
Marcus took one screenshot and he wins. They do a trash talk
Trash
segment.
talk,
They gave it
yeah.
to Marcus, and I did not agree. I won that. But they don't respect my trash talk authority.
Well, yo, that's our show, man. We're going to catch y'all next week after we beat the Bengals. What's going to happen? And come on, Browns fans. Have some damn faith. Be patient.
Yeah, really.
1 and 3 is coming. Like winter on Game of Thrones.
Quest for 13-3 starts this week.
It does start this week. We're going to beat the Bengals. That's going to happen. That's going
Has
to
to
happen.
happen.
The quest for 15-1 starts for the Raiders, too.
We don't care about that though.
Yeah, y'all look really good on Sunday.
No, he didn't.
No. My name's Eric Jordan.
I'm not Eric Jordan.
I'm not Anthony Sellers.
That's Kelen Conley. And this is
Browns in our blood.
Come on, Browns. Come on.